Welcome to devotions for this Friday, November the 3rd. For Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church, I'm Pastor Jess, and this is Oreo. Oreo and I are sitting down to read, and today we are going to read from Joshua chapter 2, verses 1 through 14. Then Joshua, son of Nun, sent 2 men secretly from Shittim as spies, saying, "Go, view the land, especially Jericho." So they went and entered the house of a prostitute whose name was Rahab, and spent the night there. The king of Jericho was told, "Some Israelites have come here tonight to search out the land." Then the king of Jericho sent orders to Rahab, "Bring out the men who have come to you, who entered your house, for they have come to search out the whole land." But the woman took the 2 men and hid them. And then she said, "True, the men came to me, but I did not know where they came from." And when it was time to close the gate, at dark the men went out. Where the men went, I don't know. Pursue them quickly, for you can overtake them. She had, however, brought them up to the roof and hidden them with the stalks of flax that she had laid out on the roof. So the men pursued them on the way to Jordan as far as the fords. As soon as the pursuers had gone out, the gate was shut. Before they went to sleep, she came up to them on the roof and said to the men, "I know that the Lord has given you the land, and the dread of you has fallen on us, and that all the inhabitants of the land will melt in fear before you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea before you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites who were beyond the Jordan, to Sihon and to Og, whom you utterly destroyed. As soon as we heard it, our hearts melted, and there was no courage left in any of us because of you. The Lord your God is indeed the God in heaven above and on earth below. Now then, since I have dealt kindly with you, swear to me by the Lord that you in return will deal kindly with my family. Give me a sign of good faith, that you will spare my father and mother, my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them, and deliver our lives from death." The men said to her, "Our life for yours. If you do not tell this business of ours, then we will deal kindly and faithfully with you when the Lord gives us the land." Here ends the reading. I love to hear the story of Rahab. The story of how God uses the house of a prostitute, the wit of a woman, to protect these spies. We so often look to the holy people, the people that we think lead lives above reproach. But God is always up to something so miraculous, so marvelous and wonderful, using the most unexpected characters. I don't know what your day will hold, whether you will go through fast food, or you will be stuck in traffic, or you will be stuck at a crosswalk that seems to take forever for the light to change today. But I hope that you'll be curious. I hope that you will watch as God uses all sorts of characters in your life today and wonder what God might be up to through them. I hope that as you go about your day, you can watch for the beautiful ways in which we interact with other people, and those that you may sometimes have suspicions about may surprise you with good and holy things too. I am actually recording this before I have landed in Chicago, and this little miss, new to our family, will be home with Pastor Jason and with Emma and Eli, and so she is our unexpected character. And she's still making herself quite at home here, I think. we will look forward to having you in worship with us this weekend. We're celebrating All Saints, so we will be reading the names of those saints who have gone before us into the Church Triumphant. We're also hosting 4 paintings from the Latrobe Art Center that we'll be voting on next weekend as the next addition to Trinity's art collection. And so I hope that you can come and see these beautiful paintings in person and get a feel for which painting it is that you think we should acquire. And there is a meeting this weekend for the council to discuss the proposed budget, and meetings after each of our worship services in order to receive nominations for council. Again, it is so good to be involved in a church that is so wildly happening. I hope that you will join us in whatever way you can, and that we will see you soon. Go in peace. Serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.